mantle, the layer below the Earth's crust. According to the researchers' new study, the discovery could help researchers understand the dynamics between Earth's inner core and processes that impact humanity, from earthquakes to changes in the magnetic field. The company behind the most famous language learning app, Duolingo, has laid off 10% of human translators in favor of using AI as part of a shift to artificial intelligence. This move has led to a slew of Duolingo users saying they plan to cancel their subscriptions on X and Reddit, saying they are not going to pay for subscriptions to help the firm put more people out of a job. Language translation is one of the many job types at risk from AI adoption, but AI is frequently unable to pick up on the nuances a professional human translator may notice. CES, the Consumer Technology Association's annual trade show of all things tech, is taking place in Las Vegas this week, from 9th to 12th of January. The multi-day event, formerly known as the Consumer Electronics Show, is set to feature swaths of the industry's latest advancements and gadgets across personal tech, transportation, healthcare, and more. With burgeoning uses of artificial intelligence almost everywhere you look, the Consumer Technologies Association bills CES as the world's largest audited tech event held in person. Organizers hope to bring in some 130,000 attendees this year. More than 4,000 exhibitors, including 1,200 startups, are also expected across 2.5 million net square feet of exhibit space. The Congo River has risen to its highest level in more than 60 years, causing flooding throughout the Democratic Republic of Congo and Congo Republic that has killed more than 300 people and affected 300,000 households over the past months, according to authorities. In neighboring Republic of Congo, whose capital, Brazzaville, also lives on the river's bank, at least 17 people died in floods in 8 departments, including the capital, with more than 60,000 households affected, Reuters reported. Poor urban planning and weak infrastructure have made some African countries vulnerable to flash floods after intense rains, which have become more frequent due to climate change. Archaeologists have uncovered a cluster of lost cities in the Amazon rainforest that were home to at least 10,000 farmers about 2,000 years ago. Recent mapping by laser sensor technology revealed those sites to be part of a dense network of settlements and connecting roadways tucked into the forest foothills of the Andes that lasted about 1,000 years. According to scientists, the settlements were occupied by the Opano people between around 500 BC and 300 AD to 600 AD, a period roughly contemporaneous with the Roman Empire, the researchers found. A new study conducted by British researchers shows a growing body of evidence linking air pollution to an increased risk of dementia and stroke. The researchers have found that exposure to fine particulate matter, nitrogen oxides, and other pollutants can cause inflammation in the brain, leading to damage that may contribute to cognitive decline and stroke. According to scientific reports, stroke is the second leading cause of death globally, accounting for about 11% of deaths. About 50 million people lived with dementia, and the figure is expected to rise to about 150 million by 2050. The findings of the study have strengthened the connection between air pollution and these health risks, including the impact of long-term exposure to traffic-related pollution on brain health. The biggest mosque in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, with 62 domes and 6 minarets, opened its doors to worshippers on Thursday. The building of Suat Gunsel Mosque was built on an area of 30,000 square meters and took 10 years to build, according to the article, which says it can allow up to 10,000 worshippers at the same time. The dome and interior decorations of the mosque feature spectacular oil paintings with stained glass adorning the 105 windows of the mosque. Turkish police detained 70 suspects with ties to the militant Islamic State group in raids this week across the country. In late December, Turkish security forces detained 32 suspected IS militants that the state-run Anadolu news agency said were allegedly planning attacks on synagogues, churches and the Iraqi embassy. The group has carried out a string of deadly attacks in Turkey over the last decade, including on January 1st, 2017, that killed 39 people during New Year's celebrations, and the bombing of a peace march in Ankara in October 2015 that killed some 105 people. We have reached the end of today's Shia Waves show. Let's remind our viewers of today's headlines. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi announced Saturday 13th January as first day of Rajab 1445 AH. US and UK jointly launch airstrikes targeting Houthi locations. Human Rights Watch condemns Bahraini authorities for detaining activists demanding freedom. Indian state cuts funding to Muslim religious schools. Growing evidence linking air pollution with dementia and stroke risks, new study found. Biggest mosque in Turkish Cyprus opens its doors to worshippers. Turkey arrests 70 Daesh-linked suspects in nationwide raids. You can view the latest news on Shia Waves' website, and you can send news of your city or country to be published on our news agency. Contact us on the numbers at the bottom of the screen. This is the end of today's news. Thank you for watching. We pray to Allah Almighty to hasten the reappearance of the Master of our time. Wassalamu alaikum.
As lovers of the Ahlul Bayt, we all have an inclination to the epitome of love. When we rejoice, when times are hard, whatever stage of life we are in, we all yearn to be in one special place. We all wish to visit the blessed shrine of Imam Hussein in the holy city of Karbala. Not all of us have the blessing to visit the shrine of Imam Hussein, but there is still a way to experience the sights and sound of the blessed land of Karbala in the comfort of your own homes.
We call upon you, dear viewers, to support us in our financial costs to help bring the Holy Land of Karbala beaming into your homes. You can support us with a monthly donation of just $50 or £30. We are your gateway to Karbala. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Imam Hussein TV 3.
Imam Hussein TV 3 wants to improve their content to ensure that we meet our goal, which is to encourage, inform and educate the Shia around the world about the teachings from the holy household, the Ahlul Bayt. For us to do this, we need your help. Complete our survey and tell us which programs you like, what you like to see more of and what we could do better. The survey
خوشا جانی که جانانش حسینه خوشا جانی که جانانش حسینه خوشا دردی که درمانش حسین بود فرمان روای کشور دل خوشا ملکی که سلطانش حسین است سلطانش حسین است به چرخ دین نجوم بی شماریست ولی ماه درخشانش حسین است حسین است خوشا جانی که جانانش حسین خوشا دردی که درمانش حسین نگردد محفل اسلام تاریک ولی شمع شبستانش حسین به نامش دفتر توحید مفتون خوش آن دفتر که عنوانش حسین است حسین حسین خوشا جانی که جانانش حسین خوشا دردی که درمانش حسین آه حسن جان عزیز مصطفی بود ولی آرامش جانش حسین است حسین علی را بر خلیل الله فخریست ولی چون زبه ادشانش حسین است حسین خوشا جانی که جانانش حسین خوشا دردی که درمانش حسین گرش خون خدا خانم عجب نیست خدا را اصل قربانش حسین است حسین حسین بگو اهریمنان کرب و بلا را که این صحرا سلیمانش حسین است حسین حسین خوشا جانی که جانانش حسین خوشا دردی که درمانش حسین خوشا جانی که جانانش
In the land of Ray in the district of Tehran, Iran, lies a shrine dedicated to a dear friend, companion and student of the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, who became a top scholar and writer of his day. His name was Sayyid Abdul Azim, the son of Abdullah, the son of Ali, the son of Hassan, the son of Zayd, the son of Imam Hassan al-Mushtaba alayhim as-salam. Such was his closeness to Imam Hassan alayhi salam, a poet once wrote, as if placing these words in the mouth of Sayyid Abdul Azim: "There is not between myself and al-Mushtaba save 2 ains, a ha and then a zai." Historians mention that he was a pious and devout worshipper of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reliable, trustworthy and truthful. He was learned in matters of faith, thanks to him being a beloved student